Welcome in, everybody. My name is Ashley Watson. Welcome to Dude, It's Football. I know I'm not a dude, but my dog on the logo, that was Dude. And if you're a Broncos fan, stick around. Bo Nix and I went to the same high school. Yeah, I mean, technically, we played on the same field, except I played trumpet, but we did play on the same field. And I'm old enough to own this in this format. Yeah, dude, that's actual tape. So this is my first live stream. I'm very limited with the, also, this is going to be weird, looking at the chats and everything. But I hope everybody can hear me. Please, chat in if you want. I'm a huge Broncos fan because I live in Vermont, but I decided, I did do a practice run. If you go to my other channel, I have another channel at Ashley Watson Comedy. And I did a practice run of the game last week, and I'm not gonna lie, it was bad. It was pretty bad. So I've got the game in my ear. I really don't like these glasses, but if I don't wear them, I can't see the game or the comments. I decided that I would I'd put in a little fun comment, but I didn't get to that. What was the most annoyingly diva thing that Russell Wilson did? Maybe I'll put that in later. But I did not grow up watching the NFL. We were Auburn fans. We watched a lot of college ball because my dad was a football player, and I have his picture back there. I'll get that in a minute. I thought I would tell you the story of how I became a Broncos fan, mainly because when my dad died in 2009, my one regret was that I didn't watch football with him. And my friend Steve grew up in Denver, and he said, "Oh, I'll teach you how to." I just thought it was a bunch of dudes banging into each other. The game hasn't started yet, so I'm just filling some time. But I did learn. Here's the thing: when you watch, I first started watching the Broncos. The first game I saw was when Tebow threw that pass to DT, and then Manning came, and you guys know the rest. It's been a pretty dry drought in Broncos country. Let's see what else. So I guess the thing is, when you watch 10 years of bad football, you learn what good football is. And I have this other channel. The growth is a little bit slow on that channel, so I'm just hoping I could start this channel up. I've had this channel since 2020, but I figured since there's so few football channels out there, I'd just try this. And I'm not trying to compete in any way. If you know Brandon Perna, he's hilarious. I was a subscriber back in the day, so but I think he's hilarious. And yeah, I thought the game would be on by now, but hey, I got started early. Also, Brandon got started early last week. I watched his live stream. So I'm new at this. I'm gonna try to watch the chats if people come in, and who knows, subscribe to this channel. So yeah, I've watched 10 years of really bad football, and it's taught me what good football is, and I am excited for Bo Nix. Last week I was not pleased with the game calling, as a lot of people weren't. All right, we got some things happening. Oh, my only concern with the glasses. So if you can hear or see the game, I know that's a big no-no. So let me know if you can see the reflection of the game, and I guess I'll have to take them off. Oh yes, all right. So we're in Indy. All right. Yeah, I was a little bit scared last week, because I was like, are they not gonna take care of business? But I'm excited to see what the offense will do. I'm not worried about the defense at all. Daniel Jones is, yeah, I'll be interested to see what they do with that. Oh, and by the way, I can't share. I'm using a free trial of StreamYard, so please subscribe to my channel. I was trying to get monetized with my other comedy channel, and again, slow growth there. But I just thought, why not? Let's just stick to one thing. I do have a fairly decent football acumen, as I've mentioned on my other channel, and go check that out at Ashley Watson Comedy. This is the boring part of the game. I probably should have started when the actual game got started. But so yeah, Steve, my friend Steve, who grew up in Denver, after my dad died, he said, "Watch the Broncos with me," and I said, "Sure." And I started watching the Broncos right when they started to suck, and right after it was right before Peyton Manning came. And oh, by the way, if you're an Indy fan, I did watch last week's game in my practice run, but I'm probably not going to know many of your players. I'm going to try to listen in because I think the NFL announcers, it's the way that they don't even like look up the names beforehand. They get them mixed up all the time. Okawabanam, I mean, is that difficult to pronounce? So anyway, I'm going to mainly focus on the Broncos, but I did, try to memorize a few players' names. I think I know a few. So you're welcome. Well, you gave us Peyton Manning, so I figure. Anyway, I can't share my screen as I was saying, so I'm not going to have the fancy thing that they have on ESPN. I mean, I guess I could pull that up, but I'm on a tiny computer. I don't have an extra monitor, so I'm afraid to open another tab. I might blow this whole operation apart, but I'm going to do this. It'll get more exciting when the football starts. Here, I'll show you. Oh, if I were a drinker, I quit drinking in 2020, but if we were playing a drinking game and we drank every time Peyton Manning was in a commercial, I would be blackout drunk before the first quarter ended, I think. All right, let me get you a picture here. I should pull out the whole scrapbook that my mom kindly put together. So yeah, my dad died in 2009, and this was he was number 12, but then he became another number because he was a running back. And it is really weird to watch myself in the past because I've got both streams. You guys, whoever streams, you get it. And so, my dad went to Vietnam, and I used to have I don't know if I ever told the joke on stage, but I used to have a joke about, he got drafted, but the wrong draft. I don't know if he would have gotten into the NFL, but here's the thing about Bo Nix. I told my mom, because by the way, my mom also took Bo Nix's braces off. That is a true story. I really wanted to make this video and start it with saying, "Hey, Bo, you don't know me, but my mom's fingers have been in your mouth." And then, now that I have your attention, yeah, but she took his braces off. She thinks that he wouldn't remember her, but I think he would recognize her. I mean, I would be grateful for the person that took those large hunks of metal out of my mouth. That was also my mom. Yeah, my mom also put my braces on and took them off. She worked at like the only orthodontist office in Scottsboro. So yeah, Bo Nix and I went to the same high school. But let's see, they're talking to Daniel Jones. Let's see what he's saying. Oh, that's another thing. I'll probably make jokes about they always give like the woman the silly questions to ask the coach that, are they always annoyed as they're going in or out from halftime because, like that's the last thing they need is some lady in their face asking a dumb question, which they always have this canned answers. All right, here we go. We're actually having football. Yes. All right. So, kickoff, I don't know who caught that ball. He's tackled at the 27-yard line, I believe they said. All right. All right, so Daniel Jones getting on the field. His passing yards were 272 last week. Not bad. 3 touchdowns. Wow. I guess you leave New York and you get better. Good luck, New York, with Russell Wilson. I was gonna put something in the chat that was like, what's the most annoyingly diva thing that Russell Wilson did? Maybe we'll get to that in a commercial. All right, Daniel Jones. Oh, that was almost. Passes it off to Taylor, and he gets a few yards. Singleton took it. I love Alex Singleton. I think he's one of the most underrated players. Didn't he play with like a broken? See, I wish I could. I'm afraid I'm going to fry my computer if I open up a tab to look up something. My camera is actually my phone. So if anybody needs to get in touch with me during this game, you'll have to chat me. All right, back to Pat. Oh, that's caught at the 50 by Downs, number 1. Again, I don't really know much about the Indy players. I can talk some Broncos, but I really didn't have the time to do the research, and don't really care about many other teams. I mean, I know enough. But yeah, oh no, we got Zach Allen. Zach Allen's down. Man, that's the one thing about football is I do not like injuries. I wish that we could just magically remove. I didn't see what happened. They went right to commercial. So, I hope he's okay. I mean, I always hope the players are okay, no matter who it is, no matter what team they play for. Never want to see an injury. But yeah, I wish we could magically remove the injuries. But I hope you can hear me, by the way. I have a studio apartment that's not actually set up to be a studio. Because while the 9-foot ceilings are great for making a small space look bigger, they are not good for sound quality when you're doing any kind of recording. So yeah. Oh, I was going to say about Brandon Perna. I'm not trying to compete with Perna. I'm hoping we can be in the same small space, little niche. Am I getting any viewers? No one's on here. That's okay. I'll chop these up into shorts. We got Kelsey in I don't know if you did a drinking game with how many commercials he's in, you might be blackout drunk as well. So yeah, I did quit drinking in 2020. Best decision I've ever made, to be honest with you. If you're a Denver fan, please chat. Please come watch this stream. I don't know maybe I didn't advertise it well enough. It's a brand new channel, but I was told that YouTube, the algorithm likes to promote new channels. And I mean, I have grown my other channel from about 8 to over 100 subscribers in a few months. So that's growth. It's not as fast as I would have hoped. All right. Are we getting back to the game? I hope so. If you're just tuning in, oh, we got a view here. If you're just tuning in, Zach Allen, I didn't see what happened, but my name's Ashley, and I was going to talk about, are they going to go back to another commercial? No, let's see what happens here. Okay, he got off on his own. That's good. Wow, I sound like an NFL announcer. He got off the field on his own. Oh, what happened? Oh, he just like rolled over. Oh, he might have tweaked his neck or something. That's never good. You want to always be careful with the neck and the back, of course. Okay, they're at the 50, fakes the pass, Daniel Jones to throw, and no good. Are they going to call a PI? Nope. All right, no good. Surtain. I say that's one of the best draft picks the Broncos have had in years. So yeah, I've watched 10 years of the Broncos. If you're just tuning in, whoever one viewer. So I've watched a lot of bad football. I've watched all the quarterbacks. In fact, what's funny is well, I could talk about this in the commercial. Let's see. All right, 2nd and 10. Jones is back to pass. Caught. Did he get the first down? He's out of bounds. Clock's going to not stop. I forgot. So my friend Steve taught me like the ins and outs, like the real nuances of football. So he, I thought that the stop, oh, does it only stop after a certain time in the quarter? Okay. All right, they're huddled up. He did get the first down. Okay. But we're only a few minutes into the first quarter. Okay. Play clock's going down. Fakes the handoff. Oh, he's getting rushed. Damn, he completed that. Oh, I'm trying to keep this clean, but it's football. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Let's see what that is. Oh, was that on Benito? He had a really good game last week. Oh, come on. See, it's not Patrick Mahomes, dude. It's Daniel Jones. I mean, come on. What? Okay. All right. That's all right. We got a few our way last week, I gotta admit. There were a few calls that were missed by the refs. But it's like these guys are big. They get some momentum. Oh, they are are they in the red zone? All right, guys, we got to stop them here. 1st and 10. They're at the 15. He's back to pass. That was a terrible pass. That was incomplete. So 2nd and 10. All right, if you're just tuning in, I wish I had one of those. I wish I could share one of the whatever they have on the ESPN website, but my technology is limited. So maybe next week, if I get some subscribers, some views here, or people actually on here. All right, 2nd and 10. Jones hands it off to, I think that's Taylor, because why not? All right, yep. So that's the player that I did. I was like, all right, I got to remember Jonathan Taylor because he's probably going to get the ball a lot. I did a little practice run this morning. So this is a free trial of StreamYard, and I'm on this. The camera's on my phone, so I'm hoping this is all gonna. Oh, they did a funny shot of Bo there. Okay. Come on, 3rd and 7. Jones is back to pass. He's in trouble. He's scrambling. Yes! All right. I think that was a sack. 4th and 7. So they're probably going to. Do you think they'll go? I don't think they're going to go for it. 4th and 7. Take the points. All right. Good job, D. I have been very impressed. In the more than a decade of bad Broncos football, like since I was a fan, essentially, the VJ years how long was he a coach? I don't know. The Fangio years, I don't know what was worse. All right, we're about to go to commercial, but that circles back to what I was saying about Russell Wilson. So I'll put if we get enough viewers here, I'll put the question in the chat. There he is. All right. So what was the most annoyingly diva thing that Russell Wilson did while he was in Denver? A, I'm going to give you multiple choice here. Maybe I should put this in the chat. A, was it the fact that the man had a snorkel on the top of his monster truck when he lives a mile above sea level? It's called the Mile High Stadium for a reason, dude. B, the fact that he owned the most expensive, and I'm assuming gaudiest home in Colorado. Or C, the fact that home had 10 bathrooms, leading to the ridiculous stat for half the season that Russell had fewer touchdowns than bathrooms in his home. I don't know. Actually, C. Let's just make C his personal brand. That whole thing, the fact that he wanted his personal coach there on campus. Is that what you call it, campus? Down there in Dove Valley. How about that? I know my Broncos terms. Oh, concurrent views. What does all of this mean here, by the way, in YouTube? I gotta stream health is excellent. Analytics, 2 views. So I guess let's see. Live chat. Well, anyone, please come in and chat if you're a Broncos fan. We are in the commercials now. I think the snorkel was the most annoying thing that Bo Nix did. Can I add a poll to the chat? Would that be cool? Engage with your audience. Oh, yes, I can start a poll. Here we go. Awesome. Annoyingly, that is a word. Diva, should I put it in all caps? Diva thing. Does his name have 2 S's and 2? I don't care. Wilson. Oh, can I add more options? Hang on. Oh, yes. Okay. Snorkel on monster truck. Oh, I only get a certain amount of characters. Okay. How can I make this funny? In 10 more characters. Snorkel or monster truck. We're going to have fun here. We're going to watch football and have fun. So please join me. Please subscribe to this channel. Because I left my job and I really need to turn a profit here soon. So I didn't leave. Well, anyway, I left the corporate world. Let's just say that. That's what I did. Okay. Snorkel or monster truck. Okay. We're back on. Sorry. Who got that? Was that Mims? No. Harvey. 19-yard return. So Bo Nix. And they're going to the Bengals game. Oh, I'm in a football pool. We'll talk about that next commercial. The most hilarious names that we've had in our football pool over the years, my friend Steve and I. It's a pick'em league. It's not there's no money. It's just bragging rights. So, all right, here we go. 1st and 10. Nix under center. All right. Hands it off. Oh, yeah. He broke through. 27. Who was that again? Yes, that was a nice run. How many yards did he get? It was Dobbins. Just inside the 47. That was a nice run. There you go, coach. Run the ball. I didn't like last week's game because I don't know what. I kept telling Steve, like, what's going on? I feel like it's a different team. And Steve was like, I don't know. But then I heard Cecil Lammy afterwards saying, and a couple other people saying there were too many personnel changes, and I was like, oh, that's the word I was looking for. So yeah, that's what happened. Ooh, that didn't work. Handed it off to Dobbins again. So he picked up 3. All right, we're 2nd and 7. I was in the middle of my poll. Things got fun. I got a poll coming up, so just wait if you're just joining us. All right, here we go. By the way, my mom took Bo Nix's braces off. I don't know. Maybe that'll be something that makes people stay. All right, here we go. Passes it off again to, that's Dobbins again. I think he got the first down. Yep, he got the first. There we go, boys. That's all you got to do. Matriculate the ball down the field. All right. I'm also going to have to eat something at halftime because I wasn't nervous about this because I knew there probably wouldn't be too many people to show up, but you know, I wanted to have some energy for you, for my audience. All right. Bo Nix is back to pass. Settle your feet. Oh, that was a weird, that did not work. chucked it to Troutman. That was a nice pass, but what was that? Something broke down, maybe? Oh, that was all right. That 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on that play. Why don't we have a good tight end? I mean, I do love Troutman. Was it Troutman or Kroll that made that amazing pass? The one really amazing play that Russell Wilson and when he had the knee in on the. All right, caught at the. That was a first down. Is that Court? No, who is that? Oh, Bryant. Haven't seen him much, right? I didn't really watch a lot of the preseason either. I mean, I usually do. That was a nice. That was a nice little. Wow. So when Bo's got his feet settled, he's accurate. As all quarterbacks are, because I mean he can throw on the run. I will say that, but I don't know. He was too jittery last week. In addition to the plays, but they still got the W. So I mean, that's a good sign. All right, up to pass. Yes, Mims. That was a beautiful pass and catch. God, I love Bo Nix. And I told my mom he would never make it to the NFL. But that was when he was at Auburn, okay? To be fair. That was beautiful. All right. Excellent throw, excellent catch. I am so excited to watch good football again. Oh, 10 years of really, really bad football. It just really makes you appreciate. Thank you, Coach Payton and Bo Nix and everyone who made this happen. Football is fun to watch. All right, extra points good. 7-3. Yeah, I put 16 points on Denver this week. Again, I'm in this pool that it's just bragging rights. It's not there's no money or anything, but we every year, because Denver has changed quarterbacks so many times, we would change our pool name. And when Drew Lock was quarterback, I wanted to use Horsecock Lock, but I was told there would be children in the pool, so I was like, all right, we got to clean that up. So then I don't remember what we changed it to, but my favorite was Bridge Over Check Down Waters. That was my favorite name. It was long. It got truncated a lot, but definitely. And then but our name now, and it was last year. So it's our first time we've had a consecutive two consecutive years of a name. Is Big Nick's Energy, and we won the pool last week. Oh, and I am in a bocce league, and my team is going to the finals. We're going to be it's my first time going. So it's kind of like the Broncos going to the playoffs for the first time. It's what it feels like, in a long time. So lots of wins in my life right now. So I'm feeling good about this game. But I have to figure out how to get Steve in. So Steve and I usually watch these games together. And since he can't make it, Denver, watching the Broncos is really important to him. I don't, because he has type 1 diabetes. And so when he was going through dialysis when he was younger, watching the Broncos was his outlet. And so I became a Broncos fan through Steve. And even through the lean times, okay? Like, I'm not a fair weather fan, folks. Like, I remember one time Steve couldn't watch the game live, and it was Lock. It was such a bad game. It was so bad. I don't remember. I think there were so many interceptions in that game, and I went back and watched it with Steve later again, and had to pretend, like, had to hold in my reactions, even though I already knew. So I watched a bad game with Drew Lock twice in one day. So I think I've paid my dues, folks, All right. Excellent. All right, we're in the lead here, 7-3. All right, let me finish my poll here. Snorkel on monster truck. Wait, hang on. I can do this. All right. Oh, get him. Ooh. He was, so I don't know who carried the ball, but he was tackled at looks like the 40. All right. So Indy's back on the field. Looks like they're about the 40-yard line, maybe. All right. I'm not going to be able to fit the Mile High joke in there, but all right, first and well, I didn't see what happened. Sorry, I was just trying to finish my poll. Oh yeah, Alex Singleton. I was saying earlier, he is one of the most underrated players. I believe it was like not last season, but the season before, because I had a podcast that I did with Steve. It was short-lived. But we just, talked about stats. We were talking like the end of the season, we did a recap and I was looking at Singleton's stats and he had a really good season that year. I think it was 22, 23, 23, probably. All right. Passes it off to, so number 9, throws Taylor down to the ground. Then he's like, yeah. And then he helps him up. That was funny. Who is number 9? Again, I'm afraid to open up another tab. I could at least open up the Denver Broncos roster here. I should know all of these players. I feel like there are quite a few additions to the roster this year. Not a ton, but some that were kind of late in the game, maybe. All right, 3rd and 1. Jones hands it off. Oh, keeps. He's scrambling. Did he get the first down? Yep. Wow, I was fooled by that. That was a good fake. All right, 1st and 10 at least the camera angles are better this week. I feel like last week that Fox broadcast was awful. The font, is anybody else having a hard time reading all the stats on the font was like 9 point. And I don't know what intern they had over there. All right. Let's see what the defense does here. 1st and 10 at the 40. Jones keeps, passes, and he's got a man open. 84. Man, I knew he was going to be trouble. Oh, I heard some helmets crack. That was how many yards did he get there? I don't know. These announcers are 39. Ooh, 39 yard. Yeah, they're creeping in. This is going to be a tight game. Oh, I was just bragging about Singleton. He lost him. Well, I don't know if that was his man. I don't know. Somebody got lost in coverage. That's what the announcers were saying. By the way, if you guys can see the reflection of the TV, please let me know, because I do not want to get any kind of copyright strikes or any kind of legal trouble with the NFL, because I have student loans. I gotta finish my poll here so that people can answer my funny poll. All right. Oh goodness. Here we go. There's my poll. There you go. Please participate in my poll there. What's the most annoyingly? All right, I'll hands it off to. Oh no, man. I was getting a little faked out there. All right, Ellis. Nice job, Ellis. He's done a really good job this year. I mean, I've been impressed with the entire defense. I mean, the fact that they held them to 12 points last week with 3 turnovers. All right. They're doing replay number 18 from angle number 47. What was that little hop that he did there at the end? Oh, we got 4 views. Chat rate, here we go. I don't know. I'm very new to this, guys. This is a free trial of stream. What was that on the camera? That was weird. Something just flew down. All right, Daniel's back to pass. Did he? Nice, Pat Surtain. Good coverage there. Nope, not gonna happen. Or was that Randy Moss? Or he? Oh no, wait, that was Surtain. No, was that Randy? Oh, all right. I'm not gonna steal from Brandon Perna, but a white corner did not get an interception, but that was a really good play. He I'm gonna do a replay for you. He did this. No flag. All right, they're gonna take the points. Yeah, you are. All right. I can't be too mean to Indy because they did give us Peyton Manning. I have so much respect for Peyton Manning, and in my opinion, he's the GOAT, not Tom Brady. You know why? Because he has more SNL appearances than Tom Brady. And he's funny and a good human being. So there's that. All right. I just put up my poll here. I'm setting the tone for this game, as they say in football or on this channel. Setting the tone early. It's silly. We're gonna be silly here, but rooting for the Broncos. Yeah, if you're just joining, Bo Nix and I went to the same high school, except I'm old enough to own this in this format. Yeah. So if you're a true diehard Broncos fan, you'll get that reference. Coach Sean Payton called him Ferris Bueller. That was interesting reference. And then when Bo said that movie's old, I was like, man, I guess I am old. No, young at heart. When things get nerve-wracking, I've got my shark here. I might have to start. It's got a lag in it. So yeah, I've been a Broncos fan since Tim Tebow threw that pass to Demaryius Thomas. And if you're a Broncos fan, you know that most of the years since then have sucked. And I'm just excited to watch good football again. And I guess you could say, since Bo Nix, my mom took Bo Nix's braces off, 32 degrees to Bo Nix. You're welcome, dads. That's a good dad joke. You can use that one. Happy early Father's Day. So yeah, my dad was the reason that I became a Broncos fan, even though my dad never watched the Broncos. I don't know if he even liked John Elway or the Broncos at all, but we watched college ball. This is my dad. If you're just joining, I might get the scrapbook out at halftime. I might have to take a break at halftime. This is already looking like a much better game than last week, I have to admit. But yeah, my dad was he was a superstar running back or halfback. I guess technically back then he was a halfback. And I don't know if he would have made it to the NFL. He was short, he wasn't, but there's a lot of guys that are probably about my dad's size. Jaleel McLaughlin is on the smaller side. Of course, we don't see him out there as much. I really like that guy. I actually got his jersey. Someone bought it for me as a gift. And I really like his story. But he's got, that's the kind of player you want on your team. He's all effort. He's also skilled and talented, but you want that on top of all the effort that he puts in. All right, fair catch. Wow, that was a really nice. We got really 2 of the best corners in the NFL. Not gonna lie. It's yeah. Wow. If I were any offense in the NFL, I would not want to play our defense. Just saying. And you know what they say? Defenses win championships. See, I know what I'm talking about. I know football. All right. I'm not a dude, but my dog's name was Dude. So that's why part of the reason I'm, and this is Dude. I can't share my screen. So that's why I'm like doing a slide, share, what do they call it? Show and tell. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, Dobbins got a few, 2nd and 6. Okay. All right. I'm glad to see they're actually running the ball and not doing screens that don't work over and over again. Thank you, Coach Payton, for not doing that. Obviously, I've never coached football. If I couldn't throw a football to save my life. I mean, I could throw one, but not like any of these guys. And if I got out on the field, but I'd be dead. Like that, if I saw one of those dudes running at me, all right, hands off to, I can't tell, McGlinchey. What did he say about McGlinchey? So I'm listening to the game in my ear and watching it. Again, if you see the reflection of the game, please tell me in the chat. Do I have the chat on? Anyone going to take my poll? What's the most annoyingly diva thing that Russell Wilson did in Denver? I got multiple choice for you. All right. Bo Nix is in shotgun. Back to pass. Incomplete. I don't know. That looked, I think that was meant for Sutton. What was that? Huh. That was a weird. Well, at least he got the ball out of his hands. You know? He is being a little safer with the ball this week. All right. Thank you for whoever's watching. Please take my poll. Setting the tone here. Setting the tone early. We're all about fun on Dude It's Football. Dude was my dog's name. And I started this channel in 2020 because I actually do watch Brandon Perna. I was a subscriber before he hit like, I can't believe he's not at 1 million subscribers yet, but I was a subscriber before he hit like 50,000. I've been subscribed for a while. Anyway, so yeah, I watch all of his videos, and I've seen a few of his live streams, but it's gonna be hard to compete with that. But I'm hoping we can share the same space. Maybe one day he'll want to collaborate with me. I just want to make people laugh, and I love talking about football. And I love the Broncos. And I used to think that football was just a bunch of guys knocking into each other until Steve taught me, like, no, Steve is my Broncos sensei. That's what I call him. He's like, no, there's actually a strategy to it. It's chess. All right, here we go. Daniel Jones back to pass. Going long. Oh, nope, no good. That didn't go anywhere. Oh, that guy's looking for, what's the flag? Are they going to call a PI? Let's see. Oh, you can say the ref's Rolstad last name, but you can't say Okawebanam. Pass interference. On Pat? That wasn't where the ball was going. I don't know about that one. All right. Well, so yeah, they called a PI on Surtain. That's all right. Shake it off, bud. As if he could hear me. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Daniel Jones is passing. Oh, that was almost picked off. Who's 20? All right, so now they're going to 2nd and 10. That was a nice defense. Oh, yeah, Jones was right there on it. Man, I don't know how these guys don't get injured every time they make a play. Well, they probably do. and we just don't hear about it. But as I was saying earlier, if you're just joining, I really, I do not like the injuries. I wish we could just somehow magically remove injuries from football. I mean, I know these guys get paid millions and millions of dollars and they're going to get injured, but at the same time, it would be nice to be able to walk for the rest of your life. Nice to use your legs if you can. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 2. Indiana's got the ball if you're just joining us. Broncos are in the lead, only by a point, which is kind of crazy. But we got a TD. All right, here we go. Daniel Jones, back to pass. 22, Taylor's got it. Oh, F me. All right, he was off to the races. So he was pushed out of bounds at around I want to say 20, maybe 43 yards. They just got. Yeah, why aren't they covering Taylor more? Oh, well, Surtain stayed with it. That's effort. All right. Swallowed up. I don't know who they passed it off to. All right, 2nd and goal. I probably should have one of those screens that I really wish I could switch it to that. Present or invite. See, I tried to do this before in my test run, and it made me share my entire screen, and I don't want to do that. For privacy reasons. All right, Taylor, they're pushing him back. All right, that was almost a scrum there, but I don't even think he got the 1st down. All right, 1st and goal. They gave him I don't think he got. You know what? Coach was all full of challenges last week. Can you challenge that? Sometimes I do forget the rules. Yeah, you can challenge that. I'd challenge that. I don't think he got the 1st down. Not that it really matters, but didn't look like it to me. If you ask Ashley here. Anybody taking my poll? No one's taking my poll. All right, can I take my poll? No, then people know what I want, what I think. All right, that was a beautiful touchdown. Well, that made up for Mims's drop last week. He just took his eye off the ball. Could happen to anybody, but I guess he won't let it happen again. I mean, that's the thing. It's kind of like, I'm a rookie with all this YouTube stuff, but hey, like a good rookie, I'm learning from my mistakes. If you can all hear me at all, I don't know. Can anybody hear me out there? Just say hey in the chat. It looks like I have 4 views, 2 concurrent views. I forget what that means. That means people came back. The number of viewers connected to the stream at the most recently available time. Okay. Do I need to know that? All right, cool. So we're at commercial here. I might get the scrapbook out in a minute, but I am going to have to eat something at halftime, and I may have to mute my mic. I even took a screenshot of all the shortcuts on StreamYard because I'm using a free trial. And that I didn't even pay attention to those. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could take slow mode off of the chat. Maybe that'll help. Can I do that after the chat's already started? Anybody more familiar with this chat and stuff? Let's see. Reactions. Let's see. I'm trying to take the 10-second thing off. So that may deter people from chatting. I don't know. But I don't know if I can do that once it's already started. Community moderation. Oh, I can pop out the chat. Well, that is easier. All right. Let's see. Whoa. Offensively, they've had more passing yards. All right. We're starting the second quarter. First and goal. Indy's got the ball. They might. Oh man. Oh. Oh no 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 no. It's getting chippy. Oh no 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 no. God, guys, you gotta calm down. Yeah, that was. He should have gotten flagged for that. Just saying. You gotta shut that down, coach. All right. Because he was pushing him after the. Did he get over the line? They haven't even called it. Oh wow! So they held him. Second and goal. Oh, let's see. Wow. Oh, there's a flag on the play, of course. Wow, third and goal. They're holding them. What's the flag? Let's see what the flag is. Please say it's not. Offsides on Denver. I thought we were cleaning up the penalties. Like last week, I felt like there were. I guess the Titans had more penalties last week, but there were too many, in my opinion. All right, second and goal. I think he's in. Yep. All right, touchdown Colts. Let's see if they go for two. That's all right. It's only second quarter. We still got time. I might have to eat some popcorn, and I don't know if that's going to be annoying. But, all right, let's see what happened here. Well, that's some really down and dirty football right there. And the extra point is good. All right. 13-7. Colts are back on top. What are you going to do, Broncos? Better do something. I have high hopes for the Broncos this season. I really think that they're going to make it to the Super Bowl. At least to the Super Bowl. No, they're going to win. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of the side stuff. A lot of the talking heads in general, but let's see. I could go get my scrapbook. My mom put together this nice scrapbook of headlines from the local newspapers. And my dad was a football player, and he was in a lot of the headlines. So, but I didn't watch a lot of football when my dad was alive, and that's the reason I became a Broncos fan. Because my friend Steve, who is very knowledgeable about football, taught me that it wasn't just a bunch of guys run into each other. There's actually some strategy behind it. So I'm still learning all the nuances. Like I feel like I've learned a lot in the last. Again, when you watch 10 years of bad football, you learn what good football is. So I know I'm repeating myself for the viewers that are stuck here. But I'm just trying to get people to stay if they want to come in for the. Oh, sorry, I got distracted with something. All right, kickoff or not kickoff, but you know what I mean. They kicked the ball, and I think he got down to the kickoff return. Mims Jr. All right. Oh, we got the Penners up in the booth. What a weird ownership group. You got Condoleezza Rice, Walmart, and a Formula One racer who never shows up to the games. But hey, you know what? They put brand new Kentucky bluegrass down on the field, and I think that's admirable. They could do more for the Walmart workers, but Baby steps. All right, Bo Nix to pass. Oh, that did not work. He did not get any yards. Who's that, Troy Franklin? I was happy for Troy Franklin in that last game because, he had some bad drops last season, and I think he had a fairly good preseason, but wow, he held on to that. He didn't get any yards, but that was holding on to the ball. That guy picked him up and threw him down. All right, Bo Nix back to pass. Get rid of it, Bo. Oh, I don't like Auburn, Bo. I don't like Auburn, Bo. Oh, he caught it. Troy Franklin. Oh my God, that is so awesome. I'm so happy for Troy Franklin. All right, buddy, settle down. You're going to delay a game. Oh, wow. Yeah, he just took off. That was a beautiful. I'm so happy for him. If he had dropped that, whew. Look at Miners going in. I think Quentin Miners is also one of the most underrated players on this team in the NFL, frankly. I don't know. There are a lot of people recognize the talent in Quinn Miners. I actually watched him at the Senior Bowl. That was when I first started, because I think it was right around 2020, and I had nothing else to do. So I was like watching the Senior Bowl, because it was in Mobile, Alabama, and I was making fun of the fact that nobody knows how to pronounce Mobile. It's not mobile. It's Mobile. Just say Mobile or mobile. Just mumble it. All right, nice pass to, who was that? Troutman. Okay, sorry. I know I'm supposed to be calling the game here. I'm just getting excited. That was a beautiful pass to Troy Franklin. And I was okay, so I was like, I don't like Auburn, Bo. Bo at Auburn, I actually said he would never make it to the NFL, but he became a different player, when he went to Oregon. So I just don't like him escaping the pocket too soon. He makes some incredibly accurate pass. Oh, that was. Oh, go. Sorry. All right, that was a complete pass again to Troy Franklin, and he actually got some yards after the catch. Okay, settle down, Troy. He's getting very excited, but I don't know if you guys, whoever's watching is a Broncos fan, but Javonte Williams carried 3 defenders on his back, and that's his first year, and he got to delay a game because he spiked the ball. All right, handoff to, oh, that did not work. Handoff to, he got stopped. Who was that? Dobbins. All right, what's Coach got? Okay, we got 2nd and goal. Let's see what Coach Payton does here. It was a weird game last year in terms of play calling. I couldn't figure out what was happening, but the talking heads in Denver let me know this week that there were too many personnel changes, apparently. That's the term I was looking for. All right, Bo Nix fakes. Yes! Troy Franklin, touchdown. That was easy. They make that look easy. They just made that look incredibly easy. Oh, man, I'm so excited about the Broncos. Because Indianapolis is no joke, I think people weren't expecting them to come out. Oh, it's a walk-in. I'm so happy for him. He had some bad drops last year, and I was afraid that they were going to cut him, because he came with Bo not came with, but they both went to Oregon together and had some amazing games. He is tiny, though. For an NFL player, he's small, but I guess that's what makes him quick, probably. All right, New Balance commercial. No Peyton Manning in it. I'm sure they're gonna add him to the roster soon. The New Balance crew. This is not sponsored by New Balance, but they are the only tennis shoes that I can wear because I have a lot of issues with my feet, and so. All right, what else can we talk about here? If you're new, please chat, ask questions. Let's see. I meant to make sure that the speed was. I'm afraid if I mess with something, I'm gonna just like end the chat. Where are the chat settings? I don't know. Oh, nope. That's not that. Set up an overlay for your breaks. Maybe. Oh, okay. I guess I'll use the default overlay. All right, folks. I might have to take a break here soon, but use this URL to add the overlay into your what? Come on, YouTube, just make it easy. Before going live, test the overlay. Well, I didn't do that, so all right. That's all right. We're just running with it. You know, improvise. That's what the good football players do. Well, thank you, 7 viewers, concurrent viewers, and I don't know if anyone's actually watching. I don't know how to tell that. Like, where are the... This is new to me. This is my first stream. I have another channel at Ashley Watson Comedy. If you know, if you want to check that out. But I decided there's so few football channels out there. Why not start a football channel and compete with the likes of Brandon Perna, who is well established. I'm surprised he doesn't have 1 million subscribers by now. So if you know what I'm talking about and you aren't subscribed to him, come back to this one, but go subscribe to his channel, and then come back and subscribe to my channel. Not that he needs the help, but wow, that was such a good pass. If you're just joining us, the score is... Oh, look at Stidham coming up there, giving Bo Nix a high five. All right. The score is 14-13. I want another touchdown before the half. I think the defense is going to have to score. But, you know, that was a good drive, that last drive. I don't know how many yards they did that in. I wish I could... Let's see if I can get the stats up. Oh, Gamecast. Is that what that's called? ESPN Gamecast? That's what the... Oh, here we go. Gamecast. I can't share the screen, guys, because we're very limited. I have a small computer. I don't even have 2 monitors. You're supposed to... Like, StreamYard kept saying, you know, the experience is best with 2 monitors. I'm like, yeah, I know. All right. I missed that. How many yards did he pick up? Jonathan Taylor picked... All right, only 2 yards. So 2nd and 8. Oh, that's why they have these open, because you don't have to wait for the announcer to tell you. They have the... Okay. Well, we're learning, okay? We're rookie, but we're learning like any good rookie. All right, let's see. We're 2nd and 8. I still can't believe Daniel Jones is actually doing okay. Period. Not in this game. I just mean... Did he catch that? No. That was incomplete, right? They're looking at it. That was a weird catch. So he kind of like caught it on his... He had his... What do you call that? The ground didn't help the ball. Oh, his coach got the challenge flag out? How many challenges? I think he was going for the Guinness Book of World Records for the most challenges in a game last week. Play clock just went out, so why didn't they call delay game? Yep, there's a flag. Delay game. What's... Yeah, the play clock ran out. Let's see what the ref says. Or the official. I should say the official. Or is he the ref? Oh, illegal shift. All right, well, still against the Colts, so that's good. How many yards penalty? Is that 5 yards? All right. Still 5 yards against them. Colts carousel. Oh, don't even talk about the quarterback carousel, Colts, okay? The Broncos had the lead on that one. We have the biggest quarterback carousel Oh, since 2019, they've had one, two, three. Oh, okay. Well, I think you got us beat there. I don't know, actually. Oh, did he catch that? Jones to Mitchell, got the completion. I don't know if there's some other thing it's useful to have up. Do they put the player's name who got the ball on the ESPN cast? Did he catch that? Did he have it? Did he make a? I guess that was a catch. It was just a weird catch. There's a lot of arms and limbs happening in that catch. All right, here we go. 2nd and 3. Daniel Jones is gonna scramble and get sacked. No. Wow, that D shut it down. Who was 23? Who's 23? I should know our players. I used to know all of our players. We don't have that many new players this year. All right. Daniel Jones got pressured on that one. I don't know who was in his face, but somebody was in his face. And then 22, I believe it was, number 22. Made a good play on the ball. That's what this is, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's all right. We got 9 views. I'm excited. Okay, 3rd and 3. He's going to pass it. Yeah, get him. You know he's going to run the ball. Oh, all right. They didn't get that, so I think they're going to have to punt here. Unless they're going to go for it on 4th and... Oh, no. Somebody down. Oh, no. Is that Pat? Oh, no. Oh, no. Pat's down. It looks like his ankle. Maybe it's just a little... He doesn't look like he's in a lot of pain, so that's... Let's see what happened. All right, Pat Surtain looks... He doesn't look like... Oh, you know what that looked like? That looks like, you know, when you're like running and you kind of... Your ankle does that weird... It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, right? It's going to be fine. He's fine. He's fine. Our best defensive player's fine. No, honestly, I do hate to see players hurt, but he didn't look like it. You know, when they go down and they're like punching the ground, you know, like, oh, they're injured. But it looked like he just kind of like tweaked his ankle or something. Maybe just shake it off, Pat. Come on. But damn, I'm so excited about our entire team this year, but especially the defense. And what about Troy Franklin there, man? I mean, I'm so excited for him. I always root for the underdog. When a player's struggling, you know, like, because he had some drops, like not Jerry Jeudy drops. I actually was rooting for Jerry Jeudy for a while too, but I just felt like he needed an attitude change. But, you know, they traded him away, so he is no longer our problem, and neither is Russell Wilson. Oh, by the way, I got a poll here if you're just joining us. What's the most annoyingly diva thing that Russell Wilson did while he was in Denver? Please say hi and where you're from. I'm from Vermont. And I'm a Denver fan because my friend Steve. I was adopted into the Broncos country fold. And Broncos country, I actually do think we have the best fan base. I mean, people are super supportive. I mean, we don't throw dildos onto the field, you know. I can't believe the Bills still do that. If you're not familiar, the Bills fans, Bills Mafia, are known for throwing dildos onto the football field. And I mean, that's dedication, because those things are expensive. You know, that's like throwing $100 down on the field or more. I don't know, it's been a while. I told that joke on stage once. It flopped like a dildo on a football field. So, all right. We're coming back from commercial. I am going to have to get something to eat. I don't know what happens when I do the break thing. I'm a little afraid I'm going to lose people. I got like one person here, maybe two. Afraid I'm going to lose people if I step away. All right. Oh no, Pat's. Oh, he's being helped off the. No, 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 no. All right. All right, here we go. Who's in for him? Oh, he looks confused. That's not a good sign. Oh, so they put in number 23. Oh, well, that didn't go far, so that was all right. Oh, they didn't get it. They went for it and they didn't get it. So the Broncos are going to get the ball at the where I think at the 50? Yeah, that was. Oh, yeah, we're going to take over at good field position. Yeah. Way to stuff the run, guys. Wow, and that was the guy they just put in that I was saying looked confused. I don't know. One of the players, they were rolling in. He looked very confused. All right, what was the most annoyingly diva thing that Russell Wilson did while in Denver? If you're a Broncos fan, take my poll. Giant snorkel on a monster truck when you live in a city a mile above sea level? What in the world are you needing a snorkel for, buddy? Oh, why are they doing the slime time thing? Okay. 1st and 10. Bo is back to pass. Get it out of your hands. There you go. Another complete pass. I don't know why he fell to the ground. I think he just got tripped up. Picks up 4. Who was that? Are they doing more personnel changes? Are they doing more of the thing that the talking head said was bad? Oh, I lost some concurrent viewers. All right. Oh, that didn't work. Passed it off to, oof. Okay, all right, well. 3rd and 6. All right, we got this. There's a lot of Broncos fans in the stadium. I was going to say I'm seeing a lot of orange, but there's also a lot of blue. Okay, 3rd and 6. Bo is yelling something. Alert, alert. Play clock is going down, Bo. All right. Shit. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to keep this clean. I don't know. I'm not monetized yet, so I guess I could curse if I need to. It is football. I think that was short. I don't know who caught that. Oh, they gave him the 1st down? All right. I don't know. They better get moving because I think that other coach is going to challenge that. Let's see. I don't think he got it. Did he challenge it? Yeah. Well, of course he's going to challenge that. Like, that was clearly not a 1st down. But I guess everybody gets a timeout now. We'll break. I guess so. All right. So how do I do the little break thing? This is coder. Paste URL. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to. All right. You know what? I guess I'm not going to do that. I can just mute my mic probably. All right, if you're here, please take my poll. We're on commercial, and I'm gonna take a quick break. I don't know. Oh, here we go. I can mute over here. So I'm new to StreamYard. This is actually my a free trial. that I'm doing. All right. Here we go. I'm going to mute my mic. I hope it doesn't end the stream or anything. I don't think it will. All right. I'm back. Hope everybody can still hear me. I got some popcorn, so I hope this is not. Chat me if it's annoying. Tell me to stop eating. Remember to go. Okay. All right. I missed that last play. Sorry, guys. Pass to Franklin again. Wow. I wonder how many yards Franklin's had. Let's see. 2nd and 7. What is this formation? All right, Nix fakes a pass, throws it. Oh, that was a bad pass. I don't know. That was a weird decision. That was a weird. What was that? Did that just break down? I don't know. He passed it. Oh, it got tipped by. I think that was McGlinchey. Oh man, that was behind him. What was? I don't know. Anyway, that was an incomplete pass to. I can't tell the numbers on some of these players. All right, 3rd and 7. Alert, alert, alert. What's Bo doing? Pass to. Oh, I don't know what you were alerting, Bo. Oh, there's a flag. All right. Yes. PI on Cortland Sutton. Sorry, I'm going to use all nicknames. I'm just assuming anybody here is a Broncos fan. So why would you be otherwise? Please subscribe to my channel if you are a Broncos fan. I'll keep doing these. I love to hang out and talk to people. I assume, if people want to chat. We'll see what the flag is. What are they chanting? The crowd is chanting something. Oh, yeah, that was pass interference. He was practically tackling him before they even got turned around. Oh, yeah. Good Lord. That's textbook PI. Oh, the coach is mad because they didn't call it on Riley Moss. Well, boo-hoo. That's football, bro. Them's the breaks. Sometimes some guy's foot is just over the line and you lose a championship, All right, let's see. Wow, that ref really got into throwing that flag. He really, that was some good formation. He even arched his back, and he followed through. That was good. Good follow through, ref. Number 4. Oh yeah, he's the one that with the. All right, let's see what he says. with a funny last name that the announcer got right, but couldn't get Okawabanam right. I just like saying that name, and I can say it. All right, Bo Nix passes off to, oof. God, I can't. I'm usually like closer to the TV, but I can't always tell who the number is, but that's Dobbins again. Is he the only running back in this game? I mean, don't we have like 16 in our RB room? Hyperbole, folks. Okay, it's comedy. We're here to have fun. All right. I don't need any like geeks telling me like, well, technically you can only have on the roster. Yeah. All right. Bo Nix fakes. Oh, somebody's in. Get it out of your hands, dude. Did he? There's a flag. That was some scrambling. Oh, Kroll's pointing. And then they're, wow. Watching these guys really sometimes is like watching kids in a playground. No, he did it. No, he did it. Oh, damn. That was weird. All right. So, oh, that cheerleader got whacked. I hope she's okay. Seriously, though. I mean, they're wearing nothing, and these guys are 3 times their size. All right, so number 4 took out a cheerleader, got a penalty. He's having a good game. I don't know who that is for the Indian. Okay, all right. 1st and goal. Bo passes it to. That was, I think everybody was covered. But he threw it away. All right, 2nd and goal. Come on, boys. We need a touchdown. Wow. They're starting to cover Franklin now. They're like, oh, wow, this kid can play. Okay, well, I guess we got to cover him now. Okay. There's some motion. Bo passes, fakes. That's PI. Come on now. Yep. Oh, don't. I love it when they act. Oh, see, look at that good sportsmanship with Mims. See, he helped number 4 up. I can't see number 4's name. Pass interference, though. Yeah, I mean, come on. He was pulling on his shirt. Why? I love it. These guys are like, what? What? I wasn't doing anything. The evidence is literally there in every angle you could possibly imagine. So, but I guess that's par for the course. Number 4 is not having a good game. All right, they're going to push this in. 1st and goal. Is it Hut? Oh. They did not push that in. All right. Who did he hand that off to? Just have Bo carry it in. People forget that Bo can run. They need to be doing, sorry, I know I'm not a coach, but I feel like they need to be doing a little bit more play action, because that's what really, I mean, that first drive, was it the first or the second drive? They only had a 1 3 and out this game, I think, right? I need an assistant to answer my questions. Yeah, that's right, Ashley. All right, Bo, just, yes! Touchdown. That Kroll? That was a beautiful, beautiful pass, as usual. Well, not all are good, beautiful, but no, that was Troutman. How old is Troutman? I feel like he's one of those players that like they forget about. Because they think, if you're past 26, you're old. Popcorn's probably not the best thing to eat when you're doing a live stream, huh? But if I choke to death, somebody can call 911. I shouldn't joke about that. I do watch a lot of YouTube videos, like the true crime ones, and they were like YouTubers that were, caught doing whatever. And there's like there's this one guy that I'm just gonna tell the story because it's a commercial. That he like so he murdered his wife, okay? But he did a live stream. I don't remember the guy's name. Just you could probably look up true crime on YouTube. And anyway, so he recorded the entire stream, and he kept saying, because I did like 6 pre-recordings of this today because I needed to practice, but then you could just delete the file. So he he recorded the entire live stream like as if there were people there, kind of like what I'm doing right now, even though I am live. So anyway, they believed it at first. So like his excuse was he couldn't answer chats. What was his excuse? The chat wasn't working, and it's like, come on, bro. Like, it's YouTube. If something's broken, like a chat feature, like, I don't know, seems like that's something that they would fix pretty quickly. He had some excuse. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, so the detectives went back and watched the live stream, and then they started to piece together like there were holes in his story. And so but I was just like, because they played some of the live stream, and he made like these creepy references, and so that was part of what made the story a little bit creepy. Like he knew he was gonna do it because he's recording this fake live stream as his alibi. And so sorry, the game is back on, but yeah, they caught him. But can you just imagine like being the detective having to like watch that 3-hour live stream of some gamer just being like, oh my god, if he says this thing one more time. Yeah. All right, there's Bo Nix. My mom took Bo Nix's braces off. If you're just joining us, if you're not and you're tired of hearing that, let me know in the chat. Somebody. Wow, he's sweaty. He's excited. Well, see, that's what you want. That's the momentum that you want. All right. 21-13. We got 3:02 left in the half. And he caught the ball, got down to didn't get far. That looked like a good stop. I think, oh, Pat Surtain's back on the field, so that's good news. See, that's what I said. Just shake it off, man. You're fine. I can't imagine. Okay, listen, I can't imagine the kind of injuries that these guys have to, they go through and get healed and in like 5 minutes, because whatever magic drugs. Oh, wait, illegal formation. Oh, it's on the Colts. All right, cool. All right, so now it's going to be first and 10 still. All right, defense. I'm sensing an interception. Oh, that's the other thing I should probably mention in when I first start these things. I'm kind of a legend with Steve, because when he and I watch Broncos games, I can predict plays. I don't know how I do it, but there are times where I'm like, no, something's about to happen, and I don't get it exactly right, but it's usually something in the vicinity. Like I'll say, like I'm sensing like a pick six, or there'll be a turnover. It's not necessarily a pick six, and it always happens within the next few plays. Can I predict the future? No, I think I'm just an intuitive football viewer. But yeah, I think the defense needs to get a touchdown right here. Let's go into the half, big boys. Wow, I've said a lot of things today that probably can be misconstrued, so just ignore it. Or subscribe to my channel here, or I have another channel at Ashley Watson Comedy. Okay. because I was like, I wanted to do, I tried a football live stream over there because, I was like, I already have subscribers, so why not? And then I realized it was very confusing to like add football into a comedy channel that I'm still not sure what direction I'm going with it, like to add another thing in the mix. So I thought it'd be best to like start just a football channel that just has football, and then you can add a little humor to that. So yeah, another Peyton Manning commercial. I love Peyton Manning. I would love to meet Peyton Manning. He and I are in the same age, except he's, you know, him, and I'm me. We actually I went to Maryville College, which is right down the road from the University of Tennessee. Never watched him play. But, I didn't really care about football until my dad died, which is kind of weird, but it was, kind of something that I was sort of doing in honor. And then I became a Broncos fan, and then, I felt obligated because, see, once they got bad after Manning left, I was like, I told my friend Steve, I was like, dude, what happened? Like, what? Where's like the promises of Super Bowls and the Elway years? What is going on here, man? What'd you promise me? And then I stuck with it. Okay, so I feel like I should at least deserve some subscriptions, some likes for sticking with it so long. But it has been a slog. But I have learned a lot over the years. And then, like in 2020, when I had nothing else to do, I started watching all these, football analysis channels. I mean, Brandon Perna actually does a lot of he knows his stuff, and he's got like a whole team. I think he and his wife both. Also, he's a good dad. Let me just say that right now, Brandon Perna. If you ever see this, I'm going to give you a mile-high salute to being a good dad, because there are too many deadbeat dads out there, and we need more good dads in the world. So thank you, sir, for being. I can just tell you're a good dad from watching your videos, and your daughter's going to need that. So thank you. And also thank you for taking every opportunity to make fun of Deshaun Watson, because he deserves it. All right, we're back. I also like the fact that the Broncos, when they draft players, they're not just like looking at skill, they actually look at character. I don't know what they were thinking with Russell Wilson. All right. 3rd and 3. Jones is passing to, all right, complete. He got a first down, and oh, damn. It's another flag. Is that on Moss? Who's 23? Oh, it's a rookie. I thought it was going to be on Moss, and I'm going to be like, hey, Perna, did a white corner get a flag? But he didn't. I wonder if those Guardian hats are like much heavier. I mean, I think they do add some weight, right? All right. Oh, taking a shot. What? Another flag. He caught that, but oh my gosh. What is going on with the flags? Okay, that was on Riley Moss. Damn, did I just jinx that? What's the... Oh, because he hadn't caught the... He still caught the ball, though. Yeah, that was a little early. It was a good tackle, though. Good, clean tackle. Two defensive flags? Oh, Sean Payton is not happy. So there were 2 penalties on the Broncos. I don't know. How's that work? Do they one cancel? Do they take both? Do they have to take one? 44-yard completion plus 2 penalties on that play. Yikes. That wasn't good. That's not how you want to go into the half, boys. So take it back. Get it back. Get it back. Intercept it. Or let that guy go. 84. Just got right through there. Yeah, that guy's good. Warren. That was some lady in the crowd was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You get it, girl. Good. Be a fan. All right. Let's see what happens in the replay here. Yeah, everybody's just busy. Man, that guy's trouble. That's a tight end build too. That guy's just built to be a tight end. Oh, got an injury on Indy's side. I don't know who that is. 56. Sorry, Indianapolis fans. I did a little bit of homework. All right. Apologies for eating the popcorn, but I had to eat something. And what? Oh, sorry. They're doing a replay. There was some kind of weird thing that happened. Okay, so I guess they're trying to explain how this guy got hurt. So Nelson, number 56. I don't know why they keep talking about him. I guess he's injured now, but he's standing on the sideline. All right, here we go. 1st and goal. Indy's got the ball at the 5. Daniel Jones back to pass. Oh man, that's a walk-in. All right, touchdown Indianapolis. Okay, we got it. Do they have time? Bo Nix, you got time. How many timeouts we got? We got 3 timeouts. 1:31 left in the half. We got time. Right? Sorry, this is my lucky hat. I hope it's not offending anybody. It's actually merch from Pod Save America. It's a very comfortable hat. I love this hat. Okay. Wow. The defense was just, nobody was home. What happened there? Okay. Extra points, good. Woo, this is a tight game. We have ourselves a ball game, as they say. Actually, I say that all the time in bocce, and nobody laughs, but I like to say it. But, you know, it's a good metaphor for like, hey, this is exciting. All right, Jonathan Taylor. He's had a pretty good game. And that guy, him and Warren, too. What's their mascot? A blue? Is it just, oh wait, hang on. What is that thing? Blue, okay. That's it. Your mascot's a color? Blue is the official mascot of the Indianapolis Colts professional American football team. Thank you. Just in case you get that mixed up with any other. Anyway, he's an anthropomorphic. Did that in first take. Blue horse. Oh, it's a horse. Who wears a white Colts jersey. Oh, okay, it's Colts, but he doesn't look like a horse. I mean, Miles looks like a horse. Okay, not this thing. I didn't recognize what it was. I thought it was a overgrown Muppet. Okay. Horseshoe in the front. That's a goofy looking horse. I guess we'll have the battle of the mascots. Yeah, like he's got a belly. I mean, Miles keeps in shape, okay? Come on. If you're not familiar with Miles, if you're not a Broncos fan, I don't know why you'd be here if you are. But Miles is the Broncos, the actual Bronco. All right. Passes to Franklin again. Wow. Oh. Good job. He got the ball to the ref. Good situational football there, Troy Franklin. Situational awareness, situational football, kind of the same thing, right? Same root word, root meaning. All right, 2nd and 5. Bo is back to pass. He gets it to 28. Why don't I know any of these players' names? Who is 28? Oh, that's Bidet. All right, 3rd and 6. Bo is passing to no one. He was going to Frank. Oh, they're trying to get in field goal range. Yep, come on, guys. So what happens now? 4th and 6, 29 seconds. What do you do now? Kick it out? All right, let's see what the punt. It's up, and it is caught at the 15. He's past the 20, and he's out of bounds at about the 20. Hey, how was that? It's probably the best you're going to get this whole game. All right, we got a flag down, of course. Man, how many penalties have we had in this game? Holding. Receiving, team number 32. Daniel Scott. That's for the Indy fans. Okay. Well, I was hoping they'd go into the half a little stronger. Though they're doing all the replays. This is actually, I mean, I thought it might be a tight game, but we put 16 points on the Broncos this week, and I'm still feeling pretty good about that. I mean, they're holding their own. I don't know, the offense seems to be sputtering here at the end of the first half, so drink some coffee or something, when you get I don't know what's happening. A friend of mine told me he actually drank he had a friend, he run marathons, and he had a friend at a certain point during the marathon to give him a flat, warm Coke because it wouldn't make him gassy and it gave him the extra boost in caffeine. So I was like, interesting. I don't know if that's like a trick that all runners do, but I was going to put so in my bocce league, I've actually bought some eye black just as a joke to like intimidate people in my bocce league. Oh, let's see what Coach Payton has to say. What's her question? Gotta get that cleaned up. That can't happen. All right, let me recap the senseless thing that they make the female person do when the coach is going back in. Hey, coach, what do you guys need to do better? Well, we need to get better. Thank you. That's pretty much all those things are. If you want to pay me money to do that, I'll do it. I don't know if I'd want to work for the NFL, but yeah, the women, they always make the female correspondent or whatever you call the sports people. What is Bo doing? Sorry, there was one where he's like, is he doing horns? They've had a pretty good first half, but I wish we could have gone in a little bit stronger. If any Broncos fans are out there, I got a poll here going in my chat. Let's see. Maybe I'll cut this up into funny shorts later, put it on this channel. Because yeah, my other channel's kind of growing a little bit slow, and I had heard that like you're supposed to just start a brand new channel, and I was like, I can't imagine doing that. But I mean, I figured I'm watching the games anyway. Why not? And I already had the channel. I had the URL. I bought the URL in 2020, so I own the URL. Dude, it's football. And it's kind of like also a nod. It's not only because my dog's name was Dude, but it's kind of like when these guys get so amped up about this stuff in these shows, like the commercial that I'm watching right now, whatever the ESPN's, those guys that scream at each other, and I just want to be like, dude, it's football. It's kind of how I feel about bocce. People get a little. I mean, I'm just as competitive as the next person because, well, here, I'll show you. Since it's halftime, we can do more show and tell. These are actual medals. Yes, I have bocce medals, but I have 2 bronze and a silver. And so this summer, I'm going for the gold. So I'm going to win my first gold bocce medal, and the Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl. How about that? Some strong predictions. All right. Well, if anybody's here, I am happy to chat. I was hoping just to, find a fun little community of Broncos fans to watch with, because, as I was saying, my friend who has diabetes, he's back on diabetes again, and so we're not going to be able to always watch the games together. I mean, because for the last decade, we've watched every single Broncos game every week, pretty much. I mean, there's been some times where we miss, but so I figured, I'd have some fun little community to watch Broncos games with. Although I don't know how those guys keep up with the chats. I mean, I guess they have moderators and stuff. When you get to be like a Brandon Perna kind of type. What happened to my chat window? High tech here, folks. High tech. All right. Let's see. No one's voted on my poll here. In case you're watching this later, I don't know if it saves the chat, but the question is, what was the most annoyingly diva thing that Russell Wilson did while in Denver? A, the monster truck snorkel. So he had a snorkel on the top of his monster truck. B, most expensive home and in Colorado. Or C, anything with 3, meaning like his brand, the 3 brand. That whole thing was so annoying. Oh, wow. So did we picked the Patriots. It looks like the Patriots won. Let's see. I guess I could check on our pool. I don't know if Steve will be watching this at any point. But yeah, I mean, I'm a true blue fan because I watched those 2 games with Drew Lock. All right, let's see. Let me go to our football pool and hope that I don't crash my computer. All right. So we were in the lead last week. Oh, yes, we're in the lead this week too. All right, we Pittsburgh. Is that game still going? That game's still going. Oh, these are all still going. But so far, we've picked the right ones. Let's see. Oh, Philly's winning. Oh no, they're tied. Philly and KC are tied. Okay. So yeah, so if you're curious, you probably see the scores, but anyway, yeah, so we picked the only 2 teams that say were wrong so far, Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, but they're tied. That's crazy. The first 2 weeks are really hard to know who's going to win, but I don't know. We got lucky. And then the later in the season, like there's less teams to pick from, so it gets a little trickier. All right, well, let's see. Are there any interesting stats here? So in the first half, Denver's had 171 yards of offense, and Indy's at 272. Yeah, this is a touchdown. Well, Denver's had three touchdowns. Indy had 2. So, yeah. I was trying to find the penalties. I feel like there have been a lot of penalties in this game so far. Because that really is, what can set you back. Well, I forget how long these games are too. But let's see. Where are the penalties? They've got to have that somewhere, right? In this box score, play-by-play, team stats. Here we go. So, oh wow, the Broncos have had 3. Colts have had 7 penalties, so that is a lot. Nobody's turned over the ball yet. Guess I didn't really notice that. So, come on, D. All right, I guess I'm gonna take another little short break, and then I'll be back. I don't know if that's a bad thing to do if you lose viewers. But I don't know. Like I said, maybe we can get some shorts out of this thing. I get sucked into what's happening on the TV. That's the hard part. And well, I also just don't like these glasses. I felt like I kind of got pressured into buying them. But I don't know. I could see how this would be really fun if I had actual people coming in to chat, and I had a real studio set up here instead of just my phone and a tiny computer. I think it would be. It's just I don't know if I could do commentary videos during the week, because I don't know that even if you're wildly popular, if your live streams are going to be enough. But I'm assuming that you have to pay a shit ton of money to the NFL to get your to be able to replay any of that footage from the games every week. So I'm doing this on minimal to no budget, and hoping to boost some views and turn a profit. I mean, honestly, 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm hoping to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this live stream, but nobody's watching. But I don't know. Maybe YouTube will push it after the fact when it when it publishes. The whole thing publishes. I did start on time, and I did actually talk to people when I started. So the last time I did that, I had to make it unlisted on my channel because it was so bad. But it was good practice, and I just thought, why not? And then I went to one of this other channels that I really like, and I wish I had a microphone. It would be much better if I had a microphone, but that's another long story. I'm hoping also my phone battery doesn't die, because this is a 3-hour game. But anyway, let me know if you guys are interested, and let me know where you're from, how long you've been a Broncos fan, anything. I don't know if people would watch just a cut up of my live stream every week. But there are a lot of football channels out there. I will say that. There's a lot. And it's kind of hard to compete with that. Now I'm watching some woman check for breast cancer, so I think that's my cue to take a break. I'll put this popcorn away so I'm not crunching in everyone's ear. If you're watching and you're enjoying this, please hit the like button. I keep forgetting to say that. Subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to grow this channel too. Hit the like button. Go to my other channel, Ashley Watson Comedy, and subscribe to that one. You'll see me. It's a black and white picture of me. I actually finally decided to change the handle And so now when people search for Ashley Watson comedy, they can actually find me, which is good because before people would search for Ashley Watson comedy and the weirdest stuff would come up. So I was like, what is happening? So I'm glad I finally changed my handle to that because now people can find me. Oh, here's the chat. Okay. I guess I'll keep the poll up until after halftime. I wish I could figure out how to comments. Only people who have subscribed. I feel like I should be able to like manage the controls better here. Why can't I just let anybody chat? Maybe people have been trying to chat? Oh, is that possible? Moderation. Don't hold any posts? I'm gonna try that. See what happens. Oh, this is just for the community. This is not for chats, right? Anybody can chat. I don't know. Does somebody want to try to say hi in the chat? I wonder if. All right, well, let's just see. I guess I'll turn that off and post moderation none. Oh, there's a flag on the kickoff. Okay. Oh, I guess we're back. We're back at football. All right, let me save this and see what happens. I'm not sure if anybody can actually. Sorry, guys. I am new to this, but I'm not sure if people can actually see or actually can participate in the chat. So that's kind of disturbing. All messages are visible. All right, I just turned the live on, I guess. Okay, so penalty. Yeah, they're looking at the penalty. See, the announcers are comparing the penalties. That's what I did just then. Yeah, that's a lot for Indy. Okay, 2nd and 5. They're at the 45. Bo fakes it, passes to Mims. I don't know what that was. Was that like a wheel route? I act like I know what I'm talking about, but I do watch some like football. Oh, what was really funny is so I do listen to Cecil and Cecil Lammy and Andrew Mason on. They have a thing called Orange and Blue today. Those are really the only talking heads that I listen to. Like sometimes I'll listen to like certain clips on the Denver Sports YouTube channel. But I watched Tim Jenkins' breakdown of Bo Nix because he does a weekly quarter. Oh, Bo Nix is taking off. Oh, he's taking off. Wow, he is fast. He's really, wow, because you could see where the camera went. So Bo Nix just took off. I think he got about 20 yards, I want to say. 15? Yeah, he found. All right, 1st and 10. Now he's passing to Sutton. Did he get that? That was. Second down and 4. Bo's in the huddle. Now they're out. Okay, 2nd and 4. Got a little motion. Bo's back to pass. He hits it to number. I really feel like I can't see any of the numbers anymore. Harvey. First down. Pickup of, I want to say like 16 yards there. I guess I could look at the ESPN thing that I had up earlier. Gamecast, okay. All right, 1st and 10 at the 15. Bo passes it to Franklin. Oh, yards after tackle. He's almost got the first down. Woo. Broncos are about to score. Broncos are in the red zone. Sorry, I don't know why I just sang that. All right, what's happening now? Bo's good at those quick throws. I gotta say, like, he'll get you on those. Okay. See, I know what I'm talking about. I really do like the new jerseys. They have, I should pull my Bo Nix jersey out. I don't wear it because you could fit 5 of me in it. But I like the numbers actually have little mountains in them. All right. Yes. Yeah, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Yep. Is that Harvey? Oh, what is that? Are they doing the monster dance? Was that a Halloween thing? It's too early for Halloween. Maybe not. They have the Halloween candy out. Yeah, that was Dobbins. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Turning those legs, putting his hand down. Yeah, he got over the line. Yeah. That's a touchdown. Nice. Look at this scoreboard, guys. I haven't seen this many points on a Broncos scoreboard in I don't know how long. I mean, well, last year, probably. But this early in the year? I don't know. Maybe I should slow down on the hopium, like that. I don't know what that dance was they were doing. But hey, Quinn Miners, man, that guy, he's been a solid addition to our offense. And I scouted him. No, I did watch him at the Senior Bowl because I was bored for some reason. Just started watching it. And I was like, wow, that guy looks like. And I think also, all the hype about his picking up logs in the summer or during COVID when they shut down his football program. What was he like I can't remember what league he was in. It was like one of those minor schools, like minors. Anyway, if you've never seen the videos, check it out. Probably search on YouTube, Quinn Miners, log lifting. Look up log lifting. Probably come up. All right, I'm going to put my thing on mute for a second, and we're still in commercial. But yeah, if anybody wants to chat. Wow, there's too many. Windows open now at this point. All right, I'm going to close this ESPN thing. I don't know if it's really helping anyone. I need another monitor. Honestly, I really need to. So please subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe if you want me to make jokes during live streams. I can't promise Peyton Manning, but I can promise Peyton Manning level humor. How about that? All right, I'll be back. I guess we're back on, but I'm just going to eat, but I'm going to eat away from the camera. Just so people don't leave, so they think I've left. They're showing the other game. Ooh, Cardinals are winning quite handily, 20-3. All right, 1st and 10. Daniel's the passing leader and the rushing leader. Okay, whatever. Passes it to number 84. Get that. Oh my goodness. That was giving up number 40. Oh no, the defense looks like they're getting tired. Strenod just kind of missed a tackle completely there. Yeah, he got yards after catch because Strenod just like lost him in the crowd or something. I don't know. Maybe he's. If you're that big and you move quickly, it's probably hard to tackle him. All right. Oh, that was a first down. Play clock's winding down. Oh my God, he's got time to read War and Peace in the pocket. All right, he got tripped up. Okay. I don't know how many. Oh, there's a flag. Illegal contact. Jonathan Cooper. All right, so that's 4 penalties on the Broncos now. I think it's all been defense. I think there's only been like 1 offensive. I don't know. It's kind of hard to have. Huh. I guess they're saying that's not something that's called a lot. Oh, I shouldn't sit like this the whole time. I normally stand, but I can't get a good camera angle. Oh man, did he complete that? All right, Daniel Jones completed a pass to their number 11. Pittman, is that his name? I don't know. I couldn't see his jersey. Wow. That was just a really good. I mean, Pat Surtain was all over him. He finished the play, tackled him. All right, so that was Pittman that caught that. Now it's 1st and 10 at the 25. Oh, Daniels. They pushed him out of bounds. Stopping the clock, right? Nope, that doesn't stop the clock. Is that only like under 2 minutes or something? I forget. Okay, so now we got 2nd and 4. Oh, I forgot. Surtain was the Defensive Player of the Year last year. I guess the announcers are saying that most teams don't throw to Surtain, but they've been not shy about throwing his way. Oh, he dropped that. Okay, so good. So now we got 3rd and 4. Incomplete pass. Oh no, that was the receiver should have had that. Yeah. All right. I think the announcers are also running out of things to say. 3rd and 4. Got some motion in the backfield. Daniel Jones is back to pass. He sails it, and it's caught at the. I don't know, but he got the first down. Downs. Oh, Downs got the first down. I'm sure I'm not the only person that's ever going to make that joke. All right, D. I think our defense is getting tired. I mean, I'm glad we got as many touchdowns as we have, but maybe they need to eat more time off the clock when they got the ball. All right. Oh, no, no, no. All right. Taylor's inside the... I think he was down it before that. They're looking at the spot. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 1. Oh. Okay. I don't know what's... Oh, come on. How is that not... All right, well, there, okay. I think there was a call on the defense there. Yes, it was. See? I saw that. Yep, holding. So that's going back. So I think they lost. How many yards they lose there? Because Taylor didn't get anywhere. Oh, yeah, that's definitely holding. It's textbook. All right, 2nd and 11. Okay, so that's good. That pushed him back. Bo's smiling. Should be. Got an 8-point lead. Oh, yes! Oh, man, there's a flag. I think he sacked him, but I don't know what. That's going back. Stranad. What is happening? Okay. Sorry, the refs are taking forever as usual. Holding. Number 79, penalties declined. 3rd down. So there was a 6-man rush, according to the announcer. That was... Okay, 3rd and 21. To hand off to Taylor. He doesn't get very far. I think they're in field goal range, obviously, though, right? Yeah, they're at the 17-yard line. All right. See if we can block it. It's not like it's never been done last year against the Chiefs. Just saying. Okay. And it is good. I mean, 17 yards. Whew. So it's a 5-point game. That's interesting. All right, let's see how the other teams are doing. I gotta check out my pool here. Anybody answered in the chat yet? Nope. Okay. So if I sign into my other YouTube channel and I want to share this stream over there, will it end the stream? Is this like a tree falling in the woods kind of question? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. All right. But I am curious to know what's going on in our, excuse me, Pix world. All right. Hey, Big Nick's Energy still in the lead in our pick'em pool. This is fun. I enjoy doing this every year because it's kind of interesting to see like who's gonna win. More commercials. Josh Johnson throwing a Pepsi at someone for some reason. There's a pig looking offended. Not sure what that's happening here. All right, here we go. I think they're going back to the game. So yeah, my friend Steve also, like, when he can't watch the game live, he'll ask people like not to tell him what happens. So it's gonna be hard not to say anything after this game. Let's see. All right. We got 5 minutes left in the third. Hey, I don't know if anybody's been here or if it's just these views are coming from bots, but if anybody's sticking around, thank you. Okay. Caught at 10, and he's taken off. He's through the... I mean, I can see what he... All right. I'm not used to sitting and watching football. This is a new experience for me. Okay. I did turn my mic back on, right? That would be silly. Okay, yes. We are recording. I'm gonna take these glasses off. Okay, Bo is making a run for it and dirted it. That was a little risky. 2nd and 10. Hunter Renfrow had his first touchdown since 2022. In case anybody's interested. Oh man, those jerseys got a lot of turf on them. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 10. Bo's under center. Passes it back to... I can't... Is that Dobbins? Man, I don't like these... What are those, screens? They just don't work. They just don't ever seem to work. Like, why does he keep calling these plays? All right, well, I see how that was supposed to work, but it didn't. They were all pulling to the one side, and that guy was supposed to get through, and there was nowhere for him to get through. Oh, damn it. Is that a... I think that's going to be a false start on the Broncos. That fan was like, yeah, that's right. I love it when the fans are like talking to they're talking to the players in the stands. I mean, it's like, I know I do it here, but I'm being goofy for the audience here, but okay. Wonder how loud that stadium is. There's like 3 little Broncos fans in the sea of blue. All right. Yes! Sorry, I didn't... Oh, that was 20... Oh, that was Bidet. Okay, so yeah. That was a nice little... He got quite a few yards after the little pitch there. How many yards did he get? So Bo just drops it off to him. He gets through these 2 defenders and out of bounds. All right. I think he hands it off to Bidet. Okay. They didn't get very far that time. I think that was Bidet again, maybe. How do the announcers know like who they pay? Like, do they have special cameras where they can see the numbers better? Maybe I shouldn't be so worried about like who's getting what play. 2nd and 7. Bo fakes, keeps running, scrambling, goes out of bounds, almost at the first down. So I think that's going to be like 3rd and 3. Oh, Bo's yelling at somebody again. Hey, we got to stop that. I don't like that. I don't want Bo yelling at people. I don't like that at all. I mean, I know, yeah, you got to get fiery, but like, don't be a Tom Brady, okay? But like, no, there's no need for that. So, but he does seem to get amped up. Like, he's very passionate. He's a perfectionist. But you know, perfectionism's not always a good thing. So, all right, 3rd and 4. Both back to pass. That how is that not pass interference? Well, that was an incomplete pass to Ingram. 4th and 4. What? I think that was on Bo. I don't think that was a. That was just outside. That was a little too. Well, I don't know. Oh, he and coach are having a discussion. I think Bo was maybe arguing that. I don't know what he was arguing, but. All right. And fair catch at the 5, 10. That was a good. I don't know. The way that Crenshaw's clapping, I guess that was a good punt. All right. 28-23. We got 2:43 left in the 3rd quarter and a Michelob Ultra Zero commercial. All right. This is nerve wracking because they get, they have a good drive and then they just like lose steam or something. What's happening? But hey, again, I'm just happy to see good football again and not complete garbage on the field like it was for 10 years. That's just where I'm at. I was going to practice bocce again today, but I feel like you can over practice. Does that make sense? Let's see. I don't think I need to actually even look at the live stream on the StreamYard thing, right? Unless I just. It's just weird looking at myself twice because there's like the image of me in StreamYard and then there's a flip version of me in YouTube and it's delayed and it's very bizarre. So I think that's why they recommend you have 2 screens, which I do not have. So we're going to make do. I feel like there's like a. You can't like connect the chats. I don't know if that's the paid version. Is anybody out there watching do live streams on StreamYard? Do you have to. Is there just no way to get the chats to connect? Probably not. I got StreamYard because I also wanted to do reaction videos. So if you've been enjoying this, please go over to Ashley Watson Comedy and subscribe to that channel. I'm trying to grow both channels. Whatever one grows fastest, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get to some monetization. 3 minutes of concurrent views. So I don't know if anybody's watching, but that's okay. It'll go live. Somebody will watch it. Okay, so I guess yeah, they're still having an intense conversation there. I think yeah, they're having a discussion about why he made his decision. All right. Well, defense swallowed that up, so he didn't get much there. 2nd and 8. Yeah, see? They're talking about how he was Mr. Football, Alabama Mr. Football in high school, where we went to high school. He also just burped on camera. That was hilarious. You can tell that's exactly what he just did. All right. I don't know if he caught that. Jones passed it to number 14, Pierce. Did he catch that, though? All right. Well, doesn't seem like anybody's going to be chatting today. If you do happen to just join up and see this, oh, Mr. Tan was I don't know, maybe he did really hurt his ankle more than, but I don't know, no excuses. I also just feel like, it's almost the fourth quarter. I mean, they played a lot of football. Oh, flag on the play. False start. Number 14 in Indianapolis. So now it's going to be Wait, did they just say that Indy had the fewest penalties of any offense in the NFL last year? I guess that's changing. They have had quite a few. I mean, I think it's like 10 penalties at this point. Oh, no, don't let him get through. Man, Jonathan Taylor just kept running. Oh, not good. Okay, I need some Skittles. These are actually called Skittles Littles, but I made a short about it, but I don't know why they didn't just call them Skilittles. It's one word. It's easier to say than Skittles Littles. So, yeah. Call me next time. Okay, guys, come on. What is happening? Oh, they're taking a timeout? Sandy taking a timeout? Oh, no. But yeah, Bo can run really fast. I forget how fast he can run. All right. Excuse me. Wow, yawning in the live stream. That's how you get viewers. That's how you get people to stay. We're on a commercial now, so this has been actually a pretty tight game, pretty decent game here. If you're new, if you're just joining, my name is Ashley. Welcome. Please consider subscribing to this channel. I'm trying to grow this channel and my other channel, Ashley Watson Comedy. Because I thought adding football to a comedy channel would just confuse everybody, but I don't know if it's just as confusing to have comedy on a football channel. Who knows? But I do know a lot about football, and I'm a hardcore Broncos fan, and I don't know why I keep saying hardcore. I'm not really hardcore anything. I don't know why. My brain is fried because it's been a long weekend. I've been filming a lot and editing. Editing fries your brain, I think. Your brain on drugs looks the same as your brain on editing. All right. I'm gonna take a jokes are going on break. I'm gonna take a 5 from the joke breaking, okay? Jokes are on break for 5. Also, I need to use the restroom, so I'm gonna mute it. And we're back. And there's still not many people here. That's okay. The concurrent viewers, what's the chat rate? I think that's all me. All right. Here we are. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Wow, there's been so many penalties in this game. What's he saying? Looks like a holding call. That's what this is, right? Thank you for anyone who's watched this so much. There's still time to get. Okay, it was holding on Indy, but penalties declined. So are they going to go for it on 4th and 2? Yes! That way, coach. Oh. Well, my iPhone has 20% battery, so I'm going to have to move the camera angle. That's going to be interesting. Incomplete pass. All right. Broncos are getting it in good field position. I'm going to have to plug in my phone. I'm wondering if I plug it into the computer, if it's going to lose the mic connection. Okay. Let's try it. If we lose connection, I'm not sure what was going to happen. Because what happened earlier when I plugged the mic in, or when I plugged in my phone to my computer, it would no longer recognize the mic or the camera in the phone. And I'm using the phone because you can do that with StreamYard, because I was afraid I was going to fry my tiny little computer if I had too many things going on, such as the webcam, fry my CPU. Do I get at least like a like from the geeks out there for knowing what a CPU is? All right, let's see what happens here. Can you guys still hear me? Is the iPhone even plugged in now? I hope it's still, if it's still going. It says I still have 20% battery, but it's not saying that it's plugged in. Oh. Huh. All right. Is it? I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know if you guys can still hear me, or it says that my iPhone battery is at 20%. But it's not showing on the computer. So I don't know if it's charging. I'm a little concerned. All right, well, maybe it's charging and it's just not letting me know. Hang on. Oh, I can't. I can't see if it's plugged in. Let's see. Okay. I don't know what. Okay, Nick's is scrambling. Looks like he's going to throw it away. Is that going to be a intentional? What's happening? Oh, roughing the passer. Bo's getting a roughing the passer. What happened there? I didn't see it. Oh, well, he did toss him to the ground, so. Yeah, like you don't really need to shove him. He's obviously running out of bounds. I mean, come on. Oh, that was a nice dump off there. Bo's in trouble. Although I do feel like he is getting out of the pocket. Anybody in the chat? Anybody still watching? Feel like Bo's getting out of the pocket a little too quickly? Is that just me? Not understanding football. Tell me. Tell me I don't understand football. How about that? That'll get some engagement. Oh, I got one like. Nice. All right. Yeah, he hasn't. Don't jinx him, announcer, saying he hadn't turned the turnovers last week were uncharacteristic. Yeah, don't jinx him. I know what you're about to say. Don't do it. All right. So they're quoting Sean Payton. It's important for him to know what Bo likes and go with that. Okay. Well, that's kind of that's just common sense, I think. All right, maybe I could be an NFL coach. All right, Bo's back to pass. It's in the air. I don't know where. Oh my good God, the announcer did jinx him. Oh my God, he's like putting the. Oh, good God. Oh, he's doing the belly with the stupid horse that I was making fun of earlier. What happened? Oh man. I gotta hand it to that defender. That was a good intercept. I mean, he just completely. That was a good catch. I don't know what happened with Bo there. See, the announcer jinxed him. He was just saying, well, that was uncharacteristic of Bo to throw those interceptions last week. Just stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, it is kind of funny that, like, it's almost like they sense something bad's about to happen, and so they just got to say something. Just don't say anything. How about that? But I don't know. Here we are, September 14th. At least they're at the other end of the field. There's that. It's not like he's taking it back or anything. Not, yeah. All right. Well, that wasn't pleasant. I'm also just sort of diligently looking at my battery levels here because I'm not quite sure if the phone is plugged in or if it's charging. So we'll just see. All right. What else can we talk about? So this was the thing that I really did when I tried the practice run on my other channels. Like, oh wow, there's so many commercials. I got to figure out, especially if people are chatting, what to talk about. I had some notes, and I think maybe I've covered most of it. Oh, I forgot Matlock was a thing again. Does anybody watch Matlock? Anybody like it? You can also comment after this thing is published. If you see this later, if you just skim through. I don't know if I'm going to take the time to edit. I don't know what I was thinking that YouTube would, be like, oh, here's a brand new channel. Let me just, go put it out in the world. But, it's hard to know what to do anymore. I'm just going to keep watching football and calling this game. Can't count on much, but you can count on Sundays. That's what it says on the TV. Well, oh yeah, he had to short arm that. That's what he's saying. Well, it's just good defense, I guess. What can you say? Um, I think they're going to get it back. Yeah, I can see him saying, man, I should have done, I don't know what he said next, but I can see the word should have. Shake it off, buddy. All right. Oh, they're going to stop that one. Maybe not. Did they stop him? Man, sometimes I feel like when they try to stop these runners, when it's really close, it's like the guy still gets over the line. I don't know. Anyway, if you're watching this and you like comedy, I'm thinking about doing reaction videos like basically making fun of other things other than football. Like Ghost Adventures, I was thinking, for Halloween, could do some fun. I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. We're fixing to find out. Oh man. Oh, that guy was almost tackled. What is happening? He's out of bounds. Oh, I gotta hand it to him. But like, man, they were so close to tackling him. Wow, this is an exciting game now. Hey, if you're a Broncos fan, I'm a Broncos fan. Let's finish this out together. Maybe I should add some more tags, hashtags to my description. I don't know. Oh, did the stream just stop? I guess it did. Sorry about that. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't know what I was doing there. Oh, all right. Numbers. Please don't say that guy got hit hard. Is that PJ Locke? Is he back in the game? I think that was PJ Locke. Sorry, I'm probably just staring at the screen with my mouth open because I can't really. Oh man, Bo looks so mad. It's all right, bud. Just let it be okay. Okay, so it's 3rd and 8. We got 8:40 left in the game. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, yes. Oh my God, that was almost intercepted. I thought Cooper had that one. But hey, they didn't get it. They're going to have to. Oh man, if Cooper had that, he would have been to the house too. That's what the announcer just said. I don't know if anybody would have caught him. No, they wouldn't have. Oh man. All right, well. Like 2 years ago, watching the Broncos and the Colts play would not have been this exciting. All right. Well, good job. I mean, you hold them to 3. It's the end of the game. Those guys got to be tired. I would be absolutely exhausted. I don't know if I could do it. Oh, it did add my logo in there, at least on YouTube. There's supposed to be a logo like up here that I was going to add in StreamYard, but it didn't work. I keep forgetting the camera's here too. Oh, I'm going to turn on some more lights in here. Get some more the light. Oh man. Well, I guess we're fixing to find out what's going to happen with this. Again, if people enjoy the commentary, I can get better at the tech, you know. So if anybody happens to see this, let me know. Still time to say something in the chat. I gotta find some fun games to do during the commercials, though. This is the worst part of football. Well, that and the injuries, I guess. Injuries, then commercials. So yeah. Sorry if I'm trying to figure out what this commercial is. This guy's doing yoga. It's a Gemini commercial. All right. Well, we're at the home stretch. There's like 4 minutes left in the game. I don't know, man. This is making me nervous. I think I need some chocolate. I'm not gonna mute it. Whatever, you guys can. There's nobody here. It's all right. Got some chocolate. Trader Joe's. These are dark chocolate caramels, and they are quite good. They used to come in a little clamshell thing, and they were bigger, and they've since started selling them in a package, and they've sort of made the sizes more consistent, so they all are the same. This little tiny flat square. They used to be like these thick chunks, like twice the size of this. It's probably better for me because since I quit drinking alcohol, I crave sugar like a mofo, and these things, when I'd get them in the clamshells, I'd go through like one clamshell in probably like 2 days. So I feel like with these are better. Okay, so who caught that? Is that Mims? Okay, he's at the 30. He's down at the 35, I think. No, that was Harvey. So yeah, Colts have got momentum. Bo's got to get focused here. They're at home. Oh, 8 minutes. Sorry. Okay. I think that's Dobbins. Okay. I think he got about 8 yards there. Sorry. That was Dobbins. You're probably not supposed to eat on a live stream. But I needed some chocolate to get me through this last 8 minutes. Okay. 2nd and 3. So that's close. He got 7 yards there. Number 5's in motion. Bo hands off to, man, he's so close. I feel like our run game is just, it's not consistent, maybe? Something's missing. But wait a second, where is Jaleel McLaughlin? Is he on IR? I'll have to look that up. All right, 3rd and 1. Come on, just push it in. Yes, that's got to be a first down. Dobbins. I think they're going to give it to him. Oh, I guess Nix was trying to draw him off sides. Like good old uh Jameis Winston. Somebody jump off sides, damn! I have that as a soundbite, as a clip on my comedy channel because I just think it's so hilarious. Oh, how was that not movement? How was that not movement? That should have been a flag. That should have been a flag. That was just a bad play. All right, now it's 2nd and 12. What's the ref doing? Getting in Bo's face. All right, we got Franklin on the move. Bo's pointing. Doing the clap. Play clock's running down, Bo. All right, pass complete to Franklin. Yes, he's got the first down. No, wait, that was number. Oh, is there? I thought I saw a flag. Oh, that was Ingram. All right. What's Bo's doing this? Is the boom mic hit him in the head or something? That is a huge conversion. You are right, Mr. Announcer. Whew. All right, we got the first down. Oh, 10% battery. Okay, so I guess I am going to have to go plug this in somewhere else. This is going to be interesting, y'all. Okay. Oh, yes. He's past the 30. He's spinning. He's past the 20. He's down at the 20. Get the ball to the ref. Get the ball to the ref. Don't get a delay a game, buddy. Oh, he's going to get a delay a game. Are they going to call that on him? Oh, come on. Don't call delay. What are they? Do we really need to discuss for 20 minutes? All right. After the play. Delay game. God bless Denver. Come on, man. Coaches, you got to coach that. He already did that once in the game. They should have coached that out mid-game. Sorry, but that's on the coaches. Damn it. Come on, man. That was silly. Can't do that. Can't be doing that. All right. Ooh, we're back. 1st and 10 at the 25. Bo passes it off to Dobbins. He's back around. He's not going anywhere. That was not a good call, coach. What happened to all of our play action that was working? Oh, there's another flag. What is it this time? Face mask? Oh my. Who? 82? I gotta see this. Let's see. Oh, he's not arguing. It must have been. 1st and 25. All right, Bo, just sail it. I didn't see the face mask, but wasn't worth it. He didn't get anywhere anyway. Okay, come on. A run. Harvey got about 2 yards. Come on. Coach, you got to have a play in there for this. All right, KC and Philly. Is Philly winning? Yes. I think we picked Philly. All right, boys. Let's get her done. 2nd and 23. My God. At the 40. Bo Nix. Back to pass. He's in trouble. What the hell was that? Just dumps it. Was that? Oh, 3rd and 23. What was that miss? Oh, was it tipped? I think it was tipped. Yeah, Bo's getting a lot of traffic congestion in this game. Ooh, Seattle's beating Pittsburgh? Really? Oh, that was the final. Detroit beat Chicago. 52 to, whoa. Arizona figures. All right. Get it out. Yes. Go, 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 go. All right. It's 4th down. I don't know if they're in field goal range, but that was good by Franklin. What are they going to do here? What's coach going to do? Oh, they're going to, of course. Okay. How many yards is this? All right. So they're going to kick Will Lutz. 55 yarder. Okay, Lutz. Is this an indoor stadium? Come on, buddy. Mother of God! Well, see, all right. Bo's being a good sportsman. Oh, man. All right, defense. You got to come in. Oh, look at the Broncos fans in the crowd. They're just like, what just happened? All right, I still don't care. It's still better than watching garbage on the field like we've been watching for the last decade. So I'm happy we're watching good football. Yeah. All right, so the Colts got it at the 30. Taylor, they got him down he got about 5 yards there, I think. He got 4 yards. Okay. 2nd and 6. Both Broncos and Colts both have 3 timeouts. They're just trying to get to field goal range, I think. Or no, they're probably going to try to score. 2nd and 6. Daniel's alerting. Passes it off to, God damn it. Sorry. I'm trying to keep this clean, but wow. See, I don't understand why Coach Payton does. Start running the ball like when they're tired. That's what the Colts are doing. They're running the ball down our throats. Using up the clock. So this is going to be down to a damn field goal. I think it's going to be up to the Broncos defense here. I mean, we got 16 points on this game. Oh, my battery's going to die. That's going to be fun. Okay, I got to find I'm going to have to move the phone. But let's see. I don't think I have a longer cord, so I'm just going to have to pray that it reaches. And you can't see the football game. All right. Sorry, guys. This is going to suck for a second. Is the phone charging now? I can't tell if it's charging. But yeah, sorry, that's so far away. I guess I could stand up now. This is, I don't think you can see the game, can you? That's my only concern. I don't know what happened to the chat here. Am I still showing in YouTube? Yes, okay. Well, guys, sorry about all the craziness here. Okay, this is like nerve-wracking, you guys. Like, this can't be happening. This cannot be happening. We were supposed to win this game. All right, no, we're gonna win this game. I'm not nervous. Not nervous at all. Whew. All right. I guess I can move this. Never missed in his NFL career. I'm gonna move the computer over because I don't need to. It doesn't need to be right next to me. I don't know if this stream is like freezing either. Seems like it might be. Is it freezing? Huh. It seems like that we might have lost the stream on the YouTube. Why is it frozen? It says excellent connection. So I don't know. It looks frozen on my screen, but it's not frozen in StreamYard, so I guess I'm just gonna keep talking. And my phone, I think it's charging now. I can't tell. So I'm sorry if this is such a weird angle. All right. I guess I can move this stuff now because I'm not really using this keyboard. I really hope it's not frozen. Oh man, I think it is frozen. I'm just gonna put this in there. They even directly stream from YouTube, but oh yes! Oh man. Oh, he's almost in field goal range. Well, if they score, we have time. So now what? Okay, so man, Benito almost had him too. How does Daniel Jones look good? I just don't get this. They still need more yards, so the defense can take it away. Nope, he's not getting anywhere. He's not getting anywhere. All right, that's good. They stopped him. I mean, he got a couple. 2nd and 8. How did Denver all of a sudden get out of timeouts? They need to force a fumble. All right. Oh my God. He's not going to get it. Not going to get it. All right. So I think it's 3rd and 8 now. Third and 7. They got to do something. Oh, he's going to get delayed a game. Oh, he's taking a timeout. Okay, so now we're going to take all of our timeouts. So I guess we're just going to sit here. I don't know what's happening in the stream. I'm not sure what's happening here, but it looks like the screen is frozen in YouTube, so I really hope that that's just my screen, because it says that this connection is excellent. Okay. All 11 defenders are right there. Get him. Yes! Oh, Benito! I think that was Benito. They stopped him. No, that was Cooper. Oh, God, that was Cooper. Thank you, Cooper. They're going to call another timeout. They got 3 seconds. Oh, no, I don't know if I can watch, guys. Ew. Okay, so, well, the bouncer just jinxed him because he says he's never missed a field goal. If the Broncos lose this on a field goal, I'm going to lose my mind. He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. This is a 60-yard attempt, okay? He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. No good! Holy, oh my God. Oh, there's a flag. You gotta be. Well, the game's over. It's 3 seconds. Oh, come on. Don't. Just let him play football. Shh. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. All right, so personal foul. Oh, because he got leverage. All right, he can still miss it. 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 He's still. Well, there goes our perfect record of Big Nick's energy. Damn! All right, well, you know what? It's always good for the kicker to get some love. Kickers don't get enough love. I don't. I can't. Oh, y'all, this is not. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to end this stream now. Thank you for joining me on that wondrous adventure. I cannot I cannot believe what just happened. But anyway, thanks again for sticking with me through. That was painful. That was Broncos. I want to say the Broncos should have won that, but I gotta listen to what Cecil says. So I guess I'm gonna end this stream in case it's probably already ended. Thanks for watching.